Michael Jhung. Michael's a graduate of Saline High School, class of 1985. I know that because I was fortunate enough to be a classmate of his. Unfortunately, I didn't see Mike or didn't stay in touch with Mike for a long time, and I happened to be watching the news one night, and it was during this Ebola breakout, and on CNN, there was Mike talking about Ebola. He was working at the CDC at the time. And so Mike has done great things in the field of infectious disease and making hospitals safer places for patients and physicians alike. So our first inductee here tonight is 1985 graduate Michael Jhung.
So I actually speak a fair bit in front of people at CDC, but I was talking with my wife this morning and realized this is the first time that I'm doing this since I started wearing bifocal, so I'm not quite sure how to This is a big year for me, and not just because of this award. In March of this year, my wife, Karen, and I saw the birth of our first child, and as every parent in this room knows, life's been a little bit different since then. I have found myself thinking a lot about how I want to raise him. And the more I think about how I want to raise my son, the more I realize that I would like to do so in much the same way I was raised in this community. And I guess that means I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out for me. A lot of that had to do with my parents and my family. But a good portion of it also had to do with the friends that I made in Saline and the community of Saline going through the Saline school system. And I realized that it says a lot when I start thinking about the best way to raise my son and my family and the best place to do it. My mind naturally goes back to the place where I was raised in Saline. This year also marks the 15th consecutive year that I will get together with a group of about 10 close friends, ostensibly to watch the Michigan State football game. We tell each other that it's to watch the football game, but it's more to spend time together, get to know each other, and catch up. We are from all over the country: Atlanta, Boston, Seattle, Michigan, and one unfortunate soul who lives in Columbus, Ohio. And we do all sorts of things: medicine, law, education, engineering, and business. The one thing we have in common that all of us did, we all attended the significantly smaller version of this building down the street in the 1980s. We're all from Saline. These are some of my lifelong friends. They are, to this day, some of my best friends and some of the best people in the world, I think. So when I think about these two things, when I think about how I want to raise my son and the friends that I have from Saline that I've had for the past 30 years, it makes me realize how lucky I am to have had the opportunity to grow up in this community and go through this school system. And that brings me to the third event this year, which it hadn't been for the birth of Harlan, might actually have been the highlight of the year for me, and that's this award. I think about all the people who have won this award previously, and I think about the people in this room today who are being recognized this year. And when I think about all they have accomplished and what their contributions have been, it makes me especially happy to be counted in their company. This is a very important thing for me. It's a very personal award. It's something I'm very happy to receive. I have some other awards up in my office in Atlanta. I think I have a piece of paper that's maybe signed by the president, but it looks more like it's just been stamped by the president. But among all of those, I think that this is the most special one to me because I know the company it places me in very well, having grown up here and having known a lot of people who have won it previously and who are being recognized today. So I just want to say I'm very grateful and I'm very, very honored to be recognized for this award today, and I thank you very much. And I want to send a special thank you to the person who nominated me today and that person knows who she is. Thank you.